growing very fast. So a good problem for us to have, growth, but certainly as we try to mitigate the effects of what's going to be a challenging financial environment. That concludes my report.
Questions for Dr. Joel? I remember when we were working on the digital plan, and I was feeling anxious and like we were behind. And it's neat to hear that we actually might have been ahead of the curve and that we're even getting some national recognition for the work that we did on that. So that's neat to hear. Thank you. Next, that brings us to tax-exempt financing compliance. Dr. Standish.
Yes, I am your bond compliance officer, and I'm reporting to you tonight that we do checklists to make sure we're in compliance, which means that our bonds can continue to qualify for tax-exempt status, which is a really important thing and really, really good for the school district. But it is required that we report to you annually, and we've done the checklist, and we are in compliance. It's an information item for you.
Questions for Dr. Standish? All right, that brings us to announcements of upcoming events for the board. As Lanny mentioned, on November 10th, we have a strategic planning open forum at 6 o'clock at Lux Middle School. On November 15th, we have a strategic planning open forum at 12:30 in the afternoon at Mount Zion Baptist Church. November 16th through the 18th, most of us will be at the State Education Conference in La Vista, and then that takes us to our next board meeting on November 22nd. Next, this is the point where we would welcome public comment. Is there anyone who wishes to address the board? Seeing none, we do have a request from staff for closed session for real estate, litigation, and legal advice, otherwise known as items number 2, number 3, and number 7. Is there a motion? Lanny?
Move that we go into closed session for items number 2, 3, and 7.
Thank you. Annie?
I will second that.
Discussion? Seeing none, Laura, would you please call the roll?
Ms. Mumgard,
Yes.
Mr. Schulte,
Yes.
Ms. Byer,
Yes.
Mr. Boswell,
Yes.
Mrs. Danick,
Yes.
Mrs. Duncan,
Yes.
Mr. Mayhew.
Yes. And that is everything on my agenda, so we will recess to move into closed session.